Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing today? It's morning and I'm already having one rough day. I'm sick. I had to take some cold medicine last night to get to sleep because I kept coughing and I couldn't sleep, so inevitably, and I've been stressed out because of work stuff. And then I haven't been eating the greatest. Now I know what you're thinking. We saw your snacks video. Of course you weren't eating good. That was actually recorded a few weeks ago. There's a corgi wiggling around on the floor. So that shouldn't be affecting me. But last week I was super stressed out and busy. I wasn't eating great. Then I got sick and cough medicine, and here we are. I'm having a digestive flare-up today, so we're starting off with some peppermint tea. I don't like to drink coffee on days that my stomach's acting up because it just makes it worse. And I'm trying to figure out what to have for breakfast. I had like this huge craving for baked oatmeal, but every single recipe that I have found has like at least 10 grams of added sugar, and that's crazy. Because eating a lot of sugar on flare-ups is just, at least for me, not a good idea. So I'm trying to figure out something else to have for breakfast. Yeah, I'll look around and I'll let you guys know what I figure out. I love peppermint tea, and because of all my stomach problems, that's actually why I found peppermint tea. So yum. I'm gonna sip this down and figure out what's for breakfast. This is what I found. I have this big bag of potatoes, and these are tender skin potatoes, so I could probably be okay with eating the skin on these. Normally I don't eat the skin on potatoes when I'm having a flare-up because it's a lot of fiber. And then I got these egg whites, so I'm thinking maybe I could make some scrambled eggs, serve it on top of some air-fried potatoes. That might be a good breakfast. Oh, and I have some yogurt. I might do like a little bowl of yogurt with a small amount of fruit on top for the side. Try to get a good amount of nutrition in for my breakfast. Hi guys, this is Editing Meg in the future, trying to compensate for past Meg, who is really tired and out of it. Well, past me attempts to cut these potatoes. I'll explain some things. I'm still new to figuring out exactly what I need to eat on a flare-up, but there are a few rules that I kind of follow. Number one, I try to stay low added sugar. That's just like granulated sugar, maple syrup, honey, agave, brown sugar, molasses, those kind of honeys. Try to eat low fat, because fat is definitely something that is known to aggravate digestive issues. I also try to stay low in fiber, so thus talking about not wanting to eat the potato skin. I've been experimenting with having like lots of like smoothies and stuff to aid, because I've read lots of things that say that it's easier to digest. I try to eat foods that are more bland. By bland, I just mean not like spicy foods. Like I'm not going to put sriracha on my eggs, even though I could have an amount that's low Fodmap. That's basically kind of the rules I'm following right now. So far, I guess it works okay. I'm still learning through time and experience and more education. Hopefully I will become better at it, but let's get back to breakfast and tired, sick Meg. All right, so I just chopped them up into quarters. I'm going to add the smallest amount of oil to these just so they get a little bit crispy. Then the combo is going to be some salt, some pepper, and just a small amount of paprika. I'm gonna take the eggs, and I'm actually gonna use a little bit of turmeric in them. It's supposed to be really good for you, and I love the taste of turmeric, and it'll turn the eggs like a more traditional yellow color, so we're doing it. And then I'm gonna throw these in the air fryer. I'll get the scrambled eggs going, and maybe my little yogurt parfait. I realized that I just kind of jumped in this morning and I forgot to introduce myself to all the new people. Hello everybody. My name is Meg. I am lactose intolerant. I am gluten intolerant, And for digestive reasons, like today, I eat on a low Fodmap diet. Yeah, so welcome anybody who's new, and welcome back to all the people who have been here for a little while. I've got the potatoes started. I'm just waiting for them to get close to being done, and then I'll get the eggs started. And then I'll show you guys what I had for breakfast, and I'm just sipping on my tea slowly and surely. But yeah, I'm excited to get some food in me. I am tired, and I'm hoping that having a little bit of breakfast will give me a little bit more energy today. See you guys when it's done. And there's breakfast, guys. Got the potatoes, got my eggs. They turned out pretty nice. My little yogurt bowl, I have half of a kiwi here and like the tiniest, smidgest amount of this birthday cake granola. I think I put in like 5 grams, which is less than 2 grams of sugar, but I think it'll add a nice little texture difference to it. High in protein, and I think pretty nutrient dense considering like kiwis are a really good source of vitamin C. Yeah, how's that smell? Does that smell good? That's mine, you can't have it. But yeah, I'm gonna jump in to some noms and eat this up. Breakfast was really, really good. I'm thinking now, after I finish my second cup of tea, that I'm probably gonna take the puppers for a walk. I mean, number 1, they need the activity. Number 2, it's good for them. But number 3, it's good for me. For my fitness goals, I need to work out, even if it's just going for a walk. And getting like really light activity, such as walking, I've noticed really helps with when I'm having flare-up days. And it also keeps me close to the house in case I need to go to the restroom in a hurry. So, you know, win-win-win. So that is what we're going to be doing after I finish my lunchtime, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm still not feeling very good, actually. I think I'm feeling a little bit worse, but I don't think it's because of what I've eaten. I've been trying to relax today, but still being a little bit stressed out, and I think that's what's causing my stomach to be a little bit worse. So I'm not like horribly hungry, I'm a little hungry, but not like needing a huge meal. So this is what I'm planning on having. So the plan, guys, is a smoothie. A smoothie is a good way to get at least some calories into my system. That's already pretty processed, so hopefully it'll be, at least the rumor is that it's easier on your stomach. This one's strawberries, bananas, blueberries. I'm going to make sure to only get a maximum, I think it's 35 grams of bananas, because I don't know if these are ripe or green bananas that are in it, so I'll be safe. I'm going to be blending that up with some of my homemade lactose-free Greek yogurt. And then oddly, I'm craving some walnuts, so low Fodmap serving of that is 30 grams, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, that's going to be it for lunch, so I'll show you guys the finished product when I'm done. Yeah, looking at these bananas, they look really soft, like they're ripe, so I definitely don't want to go over 35 grams. So there it is, guys. I've got 35 grams of bananas at the bottom, 65 grams of the strawberries, and then however many blueberries I wanted to fill it up the rest of the way. Because blueberries are low Fodmap, up to like 500 grams, I think they say. So yeah, blueberries. And then I added a little bit of lactose-free yogurt to it. I'm going to put a little bit water in this so it'll blend up, and that'll be my smoothie for lunch. So yeah, in hindsight, I probably could have put some frozen spinach in this to add a little bit more nutritional value to it, and I might just do that. There's 20 grams of frozen spinach. I didn't want to go too crazy because spinach is pretty high in fiber, but because it's like already frozen, it's kind of broken down the fibers a little bit. So in theory, this shouldn't be too rough on my stomach. I hope not. Seeing how many grams were 30 grams of walnuts, I opted to stop. This is 14 grams I just didn't want to go too crazy on it since walnuts are really high in fat, and fat's not great when you're having a flare-up, but I'm really craving walnuts, and so I'll start with just a few of them and I'll see if I eat, how many of them I eat. I'll go slowly with that. But yeah, smoothie, walnuts, I'm ready for lunchtime. I don't know if you guys have this problem. That's why I'm still doing like a lot of experimenting with things that I can eat. Like I'm afraid that this has too much fiber in it, that this has too much sugar in it, because part of me is telling me that I think it had like, I want to say 5 grams of fiber in it. That scares me, because if it's too much fiber, it could make my stomach upset. This doesn't have added sugar in it, but it has lots of fruit sugar in it, which in theory, it, you know, the Fodmaps tell me that that should be okay. That this amount of walnuts should be okay, but they're high in fat. So that like scares me. And I don't know if anybody else like has gone through this. When you go through all like these digestive problems, you get kind of like food scared, like food shy, especially when you're having like flare-ups. It's like I just become afraid to eat anything, because there's like the potential that even the most simple food could cause the issue to become worse. And I don't know. I don't know if you guys have experienced that or can understand that. I mean, I hope you can, or at least, you know, empathize with that. But that's why I'm doing like such simple things. Like I had that breakfast, and I'm pretty sure that why my stomach is doing worse is because of work stress stuff. Even though I'm trying to relax, taking breaks, like trying to like chill. But I mean, there's the potential that maybe what I had for breakfast did it. So I don't know. Still figuring this all out, and I'm sure there's plenty of people who are pros at this, but, you know, at least for themselves and maybe at helping other people. But, like, the only thing that can tell me if it's working or not is, you know, my body. And it doesn't like to tell me, like, subtly. When it's upset, it tells me severely. So I just wanted to express that as I'm sitting here afraid to drink my lunch. Yeah. It's dinner time now, and I was really trying to think of something to make for dinner, because I'm kind of want, you know, I'm not feeling good, so I want like chicken noodle soup, but I can't have chicken noodle soup. So I thought of a good alternative, kind of. I'm gonna be making sort of chicken tortilla soup mixed with chicken noodle soup. So I've got a whole bunch of shredded chicken that I made just a couple of days ago. I found a whole bunch of freezer burnt meat and turned it into shredded chicken. I was gonna use some of the stock from when I made that, but I didn't get it thawed out because I wasn't thinking. So I got a bouillon cube. And this technically has garlic in it, so this one right here is not low Fodmap, but it's what I have, and it doesn't bother me. Like, garlic doesn't normally bother me, even though I'm supposed to be going full low Fodmap today. I'm doing the best I can. I don't feel good. Some homemade taco seasoning, about 2 grams of this per serving should be okay. I'm going to add a little bit of corn into it, and then I have some of these forbidden rice noodles from Lotus Foods. I'm thinking I'll just like serve it, or cook some of those noodles up, and I'll serve the sauce and the chicken over the top of it, kind of like ramen style. But that's the plan for dinner, so it's going to be super simple because I don't feel like being complicated. So I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. Dinner is done, guys. that is how it turned out. It looks really super good. Kind of excited. This is Mike's. He's not a broth person, so he got more noodles, less broth. I got the extra broth, which is fine with me because I love broth. So, Mike, it's dinner time.
Okay.
So we're gonna nom up some dinner, guys. So it's getting rather late. Mike is out in the garage doing Mike things in the garage. And I've just been sitting here chilling, watching a little bit of TV. Think I'm gonna grab my book. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. I think I'm gonna grab my book and go read for a little bit and then get to bed early, guys. I'm pretty tired, so I think that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you for coming along with me on this sick day slash like flare-up day. This was mostly a low FODMAP day. I think there were the chicken stock, I think, was the only exception, I think, to it. So always do your due diligence, guys. Read the labels, because what I eat may not, probably will not be what you eat. I hope that you all, you know, subscribe, share the video, like it, and leave a comment on your favorite foods that you eat up on your flare-up days, guys, or your sick days. And I will see you guys all on my next What I Eat in a Day. Bye, guys.